here with Miami coach Chris Bergeron. Miami split with Omaha this past weekend and has North Dakota coming here Friday and Saturday, and we will take some questions.
Coach, first, after the month in Omaha last year, what was it like to go back under some normalcy now?
It was when we first pulled in there, it didn't seem like we left. But we stayed at the same hotel as we did in the pod, and it just brought back that whole experience, which I don't saying is a negative one. It was just pretty crazy being back there after thinking about spending 21, 22 days in the same place for sure.
What was the biggest difference between Friday and Saturday on the ice?
The bounces they got, and I say it that way because that's the biggest difference. We scored more on Friday, but we got pushed around both games. That's just a fact. We had 13 shots on Friday. We found a way to win, which I believe that the bounces we got on Friday had been earned over the first 6 games because we weren't getting many bounces. That's not an excuse. We have to earn those bounces. We have to earn that win, which ultimately we did. We earned it. Saturday, the first 2 goals they scored were bounces that they had earned over the weekend, and obviously bounces that worked against us. And we had an opportunity. I mean, we had a power play at 0-0 in the first period after basically weathering the storm for the first 7 minutes, 8 minutes of them coming out and pushing really hard. But I think that's the difference. The bounces they got, and then ultimately the pucks that went in the net for us. We scored 4 on Friday and only were able to get, 1 on Saturday.
What was the atmosphere in the locker room like after you went on the road and beat a top 10 team in the country?
It was good. It was good, and it deservedly so. I mean, we cannot earn this winning mentality and these winning expectations without winning games, and that's just the reality. And no one's apologizing for maybe getting outplayed and winning, and the boys, they reacted accordingly. They were pumped up. We've been on the losing side, in the first 8 games, obviously more than we want. And it was nice to see them singing a fight song and smiling faces and those kind of things. So the atmosphere was good.
What do you guys need to do to hang with North Dakota this weekend?
I think first and foremost, we need to compete much harder. I don't want to overreact from the weekend in terms of our competition level. Our group is some type of sickness, flu, whatever. It's that type of year, right? It's that time of year, and we've been hit by this bug. So that's not an excuse. We take ownership for what we did. Where I'm going with this is I think our competition's been okay. It's not our strength yet. It's going to be at some point. But North Dakota is going to fight for every inch of the ice. That, to me, is their biggest strength. They obviously have some world-class talent at this level. That's just the reality of it. They've got some top-end players. But they fight for the ice. They fight for pucks. They fight for net front. Like a team that doesn't have that type of talent, which makes it a very, very difficult. So what we're going to talk about is competing, and that's every individual holding themselves accountable to a certain compete level. That's where it has to start. And then you talk about process, and then you talk about execution and so on. But if we don't compete harder than we did last weekend, we give ourselves no chance. And we believe that we can compete much harder, and we will.
Any other questions for Coach? Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
We're here with sophomore Matthew Barbolini. The Red Hawks have their first home series of the year, North Dakota here Friday and Saturday, and we will take some questions.
Well, Matt, big offensive weekend for you. What was working so well out there?
I think just trying to stick to the things that make me successful, just moving my feet and using my body and my speed, and just trying to do that every shift, and it kind of worked out for me, so I'm happy for that.
In terms of your personal play, what are you trying to improve this year? What have you liked from your play this year?
I think the thing that I tried to improve the most was my strength, trying to be able to win as many battles as I can and possess pucks more, and I think that's something that's helped me a lot this year.
For the team, what was the biggest difference between Friday on the ice and Saturday on the ice?
I think Saturday, we just got on our heels a little bit. that can happen throughout a game, but I think we just need to calm down and know that we're a good hockey team and play simple, make the right plays, and get out of it and start making things happen. So I think that was the difference. I think we just need to turn it around more.
Back to Friday, how did it feel to go on the road and shock a top 10 team in the country?
Oh, it was great. Ludwig was amazing. I thought we had a lot of fight in us. We never gave up. It was good to get that win, definitely.
What can you guys take from that game and use the rest of the season?
We're a good team. We're a really good team. We can beat anyone as long as we stick to our game, play the right way.
Any other questions? All right. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.